Biomes. Okay, deserts are areas with little vegetation and rainfall. Grasslands are areas that receive enough rainfall to support mostly grasses, but there's not enough rainfall to support many large plants. And forests receive the most amount of rainfall, so it's able to support many trees and other plants.
The tropical is the hottest biome. They maintain warm temperatures throughout the whole year. Most of the precipitation occurs in November through March. Temperate, hot in some months, cooler in others. These areas have high warm temperatures in the summer months, and in the winter months drop to cooler temperatures. Temperate areas have varying temperatures, unlike tropical areas. Cold, warmer in some months, cold in others. Cold areas are warm for a few months around July and August, but cool down and become very cold in the other months, having the most drastic changes in temperature. Cold areas receive the least amount of precipitation.
Deserts are areas lacking water availability, and that prevents a plant growth, and there is less than 10 inches of rain annually.
Tropical deserts are the hottest deserts. They contain very limited shade and sparse vegetation and animal population. Temperate areas are hot in the summer, and then they are cooler in the winter months. The average temperatures range from 30 degrees to 70, and the vegetation includes cacti and shrubs, and there's limited animals. And the cold deserts are short, moist, and moderately warm summers with fairly long winters, and the average temperature is -2 to 4 degrees Celsius.
Some of the plants and animals are roadrunners, meerkats, and lizards. And the plants are barrel cactus. There's many different kind of cactuses and shrubs throughout the deserts.
For deserts, it rains enough for some plants and shrubs to grow, but there's not enough to support plants like forests and grasslands. There's low amounts of vegetation, and many of the animals that live in the deserts receive water from their food, and only some animals have the ability to survive and adapt to the climate changes in the desert.
Tropical deserts receive the least amount of rainfall. Temperates receive more rainfall than tropical and cold deserts, and cold deserts receive the less rainfall than temperate, but more than the tropical.
The tropical or savanna experiences a lot of rain during the winter months. The prairies receive uneven rain throughout the year, and then the cold grasslands receive the least amount.
It rains enough for some plants, such as grasses, to grow, but there's not enough to support plants like in the forest. Because of the abundance of grasses, many animals that live in the grasslands are grazing mammals like zebras, antelope, and caribou. The different grasses grow in different types of grasslands. Some grasses withstand extreme heat, like in the savanna, while others are able to grow in cold temperatures, like the Arctic tundra.
There are different types of grasslands, and savannas are the warmest, and they have high temperatures all year round, and there's a high amount of rainfall in the winter months. Prairies are generally warmer in the summer and then cooler in the winters, and they receive some rainfall all year, but it's kind of like uneven. And the Arctic tundra experiences large changes in temperature and also low amounts of rainfall the whole year.
In the savanna, many animals are grazing animals because they can migrate for their food and water. Some of the plants have a lot of grasses because they can access groundwater and drops.
In the prairies, many grasses such as ryegrass and buffalo grass, and their growing point is low to the ground, and they have underground stems to survive being eaten. And animals such as the bison and the antelope, they feed on the grasses and are able to run from predators.
For the Arctic tundra, the plants are low shrubs, reindeer mosses, and grasses. They can withstand winds, and they are short and grow in groups, so they're able to resist cold temperatures. Animals are caribou and wolves. It's cold in the Arctic tundra, so they have insulation to keep warm. And they can also raise their young quickly in the summer, so they don't have to raise them when it's cold in the winter.
The tropical rainforests have high temperatures and humidity all year round. They usually have daily rainfall. The temperature ranges from 68 degrees to 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperate forests are moderate temperatures that change significantly as the season changes. They have long warm summers but cold but not too severe winters. The temperature ranges from a little bit below freezing to 70 degrees. In evergreen coniferous forests, their winters are long and dry with only about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. The temperatures range from negative 40 degrees to 20 degrees.
Tropical rainforests receive the most amount of rainfall, and temperate forests receive more rainfall than the northern coniferous forests, but less than tropical rainforests. And the northern coniferous forest receives the least amount of rainfall.
The amount of rainfall allows for a lot of vegetation growth, such as trees, and there's an abundance of trees, which allows forest animals and different types of birds to live there. And there's different types of trees grow in the 3 biomes because of the different temperatures that are required by that biome.
And the plants in the tropical rainforest are orchids, straggler figs, and coniferous plants. And the warm, humid environment allows an enormous variation of rare and more temperate climates. Animals such as jaguars, sloth, and howler monkeys. And many species have gone endangered, and many have gone extinct.
In the temperate forest, plants are lichen, moss, and wildflowers. They have great varieties of species. Most have 3 levels of plants. Animals are bears, raccoons, skunks, squirrels. Many species graze on the grasses found here.
In the coniferous forest, there's plants such as the black spruce trees. They're able to handle the harsh cold temperatures of that climate. And the animals are the bald eagle and the eastern milk snake. And that's it.